Welcome to our exploration of the Vedic period, a pivotal era in ancient Indian history spanning from around 1500 to 500 BCE. This age witnessed the arrival of the Indo-Aryans, the composition of the Vedas, the establishment of the Varna system, and the evolution of early Hinduism. Join us as we delve into the rich tapestry of the Vedic age and uncover its profound impact on Indian civilization. Our journey begins with the migration of the Indo-Aryans into the Indian subcontinent. Around 1500 BCE, these nomadic tribes are believed to have migrated from the Central Asian steppes, bringing with them new cultural and linguistic traditions. The Indo-Aryans, skilled in horsemanship and chariot warfare, gradually settled in the fertile plains of the Indus and Ganges rivers. Their arrival marked the beginning of significant cultural and social transformations, laying the foundation for what would become the Vedic civilization. Central to the Vedic period are the Vedas, the oldest sacred texts of Hinduism. Composed in early Sanskrit, the Vedas are a collection of hymns, prayers, rituals, and philosophical teachings that reflect the religious and cultural life of the Indo-Aryans. The Rigveda, the earliest and most important of the Vedas, consists of 1,028 hymns dedicated to various deities. These hymns were composed by sages, or rishis, and were transmitted orally from generation to generation, preserving the wisdom and beliefs of the Aryan people. The other three Vedas, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharvaveda, further expand on the rituals, chants, and mystical practices of the time. Together, these texts form the foundation of Vedic literature and provide invaluable insights into early Aryan society and religion. As the Aryans settled and their society evolved, they developed a complex social structure known as the Varna system. This system divided society into four primary classes, or Varnas, each with distinct roles and responsibilities. At the top of this hierarchy were the Brahmins, the priestly class responsible for performing religious rituals and preserving sacred knowledge. Next were the Kshatriyas, the warrior and ruling class, tasked with protecting and governing the society. Below them were the Vaishyas, the merchants and agriculturalists who played a crucial role in trade and economy. Finally, the Shudras, the laboring class, provided essential services and manual labor. This hierarchical structure, though flexible initially, became more rigid over time, influencing the social dynamics of ancient India. The religious landscape of the Vedic period was marked by the worship of a pantheon of deities, each associated with natural forces and cosmic principles. Key deities included Indra, the god of thunder and war, Agni, the fire god and intermediary between humans and gods, and Varuna, the god of cosmic order. Religious practices during this period were centered around elaborate rituals and sacrifices, known as yajnas. These rituals, performed by Brahmins, were believed to maintain the cosmic order and ensure the well-being of the community. The later Vedic period saw the emergence of profound philosophical thought, laying the groundwork for early Hinduism. Texts such as the Upanishads delved into concepts like karma, dharma, and moksha, exploring the nature of reality, the self, and the ultimate goal of liberation. While the early Vedic society was largely pastoral and agrarian, the later Vedic period witnessed significant advancements in urban planning and economy. The growth of settlements along the Ganges plain led to the establishment of prosperous cities and trade networks. Initially, Aryan society was organized around small villages, where cattle rearing and agriculture were the primary occupations. These villages were governed by tribal chieftains, or rajas, who maintained order and led the community in times of war and peace. As the population grew and agricultural practices improved, larger and more complex urban centers began to emerge. These cities became hubs of trade, craftsmanship, and cultural exchange, contributing to the economic prosperity of the Vedic society. Trade played a crucial role in the Vedic economy, both within the Indian subcontinent and with neighboring regions. The exchange of goods such as gold, spices, textiles, and pottery facilitated cultural interactions and the spread of ideas. The Vedic period also witnessed the evolution of language and script. The early Aryans spoke an archaic form of Sanskrit, which later evolved into classical Sanskrit, the language of ancient Indian literature and scholarly works. The earliest scripts, such as Brahmi, began to take shape during this period, paving the way for written records and literary traditions. These scripts were instrumental in documenting religious texts, legal codes, and administrative records. Daily life in Vedic society was marked by a blend of simplicity and sophistication. The Aryans lived in thatched huts or simple houses made of mud and wood, with daily activities revolving around farming, animal husbandry, and craft production. Craftsmanship flourished during this period, with artisans producing exquisite pottery, jewelry, and tools. The use of metals like copper and bronze was widespread, reflecting the technological advancements of the time. Education and learning were highly valued in Vedic society. The Gurukula system, where students lived and studied with their teachers, or gurus, fostered the transmission of knowledge in various fields, including philosophy, science, and arts. The role of women in Vedic society was complex and multifaceted. While the early Vedic texts highlight instances of women participating in religious rituals, composing hymns, and enjoying certain freedoms, the later Vedic periods saw a gradual decline in their status. Prominent female figures like Gargi and Maitreyi, mentioned in the Upanishads, exemplify the intellectual contributions of women in Vedic thought. However, social norms and practices began to impose restrictions, leading to a more patriarchal structure. The Vedic period left an indelible mark on Indian civilization. Its religious texts, social structures, and philosophical ideas laid the groundwork for the development of Hinduism and shaped the cultural and spiritual fabric of India. The concepts of dharma, karma, and the pursuit of moksha continued to influence Indian thought and practice. The epics Mahabharata and Ramayana, composed in the later part of this period, became central to Indian literature and cultural identity. As we move beyond the Vedic age, we see a continuous thread of cultural evolution. The seeds sown during this period would grow into the diverse and dynamic traditions that characterize Indian civilization today. The Vedic period stands as a testament to the transformative power of migration, cultural exchange, and intellectual exploration. It was an era that saw the blending of new ideas with ancient traditions, giving rise to a rich and enduring legacy. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Vedic age. Stay tuned for more explorations into the rich tapestry of our past. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into ancient history. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. Until next time, keep exploring.